flight attendant. Prepare for takeoff.
Welcome to Good Vibe Travel. So, you've decided to visit or retire in Thailand? You've probably been dreaming about this trip for months, maybe even years, and you're about to land at Bangkok Suvarnabhumi International Airport after a long flight. The feeling of touching down in the land of smiles is exhilarating, isn't it? You're ready to hit the ground running, but you might also be tired, hungry, and a little anxious about where to go and what to do next. Navigating a new airport, especially one as busy as Bangkok's International Airport, can be a bit overwhelming. That's why I put together today's video to save you time, money, and hassle when starting your vacation or new life in Thailand. In today's video, we're going to cover everything from exchanging money to grabbing a bite to eat to finding the best transportation options to your final destination. Alright guys, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, money. If you're planning on bringing cash to Thailand, which I always recommend having some on hand, there's something important you need to know. Make sure your bills are spotless. I mean like they just came out of an ATM, crisp and new. The reason for this is that money exchangers in Thailand are very, very picky about the condition of foreign currency. We're talking no rips, worn or faded bills that have ink marks or stains. Seriously, they inspect these bills like hawks. I've seen people get their money rejected for the smallest mark that you would hardly even notice. It can be a bit frustrating, especially after a long flight when you just want to exchange your money and get going. Stick to crisp, clean bills, and you'll save yourself a lot of potential hassle. Now you might be wondering, how much cash should I even bring? Well, that all depends on how long you plan on staying. As a rule of thumb, $1,000 cash on hand is more than enough. If you're staying longer, the amount of money you bring is of course up to you. However, make sure to check the maximum cash allowed to bring internationally. That leads us to our next important tip: where to exchange your money for the best rates. Now that you've landed in Bangkok, you'll want to get some Thai baht, the local currency. And you'll see plenty of currency exchange booths right there in the airport, conveniently located as you exit customs. It's tempting, right? I mean, you need some local currency. But hold your horses, my friend. While it's fine to exchange a small amount at the airport, just enough to cover your immediate transportation and maybe a snack, don't go exchanging all your cash there. Why? Because airport exchange rates are notoriously bad. They know you need local currency, and they often charge higher fees or give you a less favorable exchange rate. So, where should you exchange your money? Your best bet is to exchange your larger sums once you reach your final destination. Look for independent currency exchange kiosks, especially in tourist areas. These independent kiosks often offer much better exchange rates compared to banks or the airport. A little comparison shopping can save you a significant amount of money, especially if you're exchanging a large amount. All right, let's talk about ATMs and credit cards in Thailand. First things first. ATMs are everywhere in Thailand, and they're generally very safe and reliable to use. However, there's a little trick to avoid getting slammed with those pesky international ATM fees that can really add up, especially if you're making frequent withdrawals. Before you even leave your home country, do yourself a favor and call your bank or check their website to see if they have any partner banks in Thailand. Why? Because some banks have agreements that allow you to use their partner ATMs without incurring international transaction fees. or they'll reimburse you for those fees later. Two banks that I personally use and highly recommend are Charles Schwab and Capital One 360. They reimburse all your ATM fees worldwide. It's like getting free money every time you use an ATM. If you know of any other banks that are awesome with international ATM fees, share the knowledge in the comments below and help out your fellow travelers. Chapter 4. Stay connected without going broke. Your ultimate guide to Thai SIM cards and essential apps. Alright, let's talk about staying connected in Thailand without breaking the bank on roaming charges. Because in today's world, who can live without their phone? Not me. Luckily, Thailand has you covered with a couple of fantastic options. For all my short-term travelers out there, especially if you're staying for less than a month, eSIMs are your new best friend. They're quick, convenient, and super easy to set up. Just download an eSIM from a reputable provider before you leave home. Activate it once you land in Thailand, and bam, you're good to go with data. Now, if you're planning on staying in Thailand for the long haul, like a month or more, you've got two main options. If you want to keep your US number active, you can usually just swap out your SIM card with a local Thai SIM card. This way, you get a Thai number for local calls and data, while still being able to receive calls and texts on your US number. Alternatively, you can also download an eSIM for short-term use and then grab a local SIM card once you're settled in. Speaking of essential apps, before you even step foot on Thai soil, be sure to download these lifesavers: Google Translate, Grab, Bolt, and Line. Chapter 5. Satisfy your cravings without emptying your wallet. Budget-friendly eats at Bangkok Airport. Alright, I know after that long flight, your stomach is probably doing somersaults, and you're craving your first taste of Thailand. But before you splurge on an overpriced airport meal, let me let you in on a little secret. Bangkok Airport has a hidden gem for budget-conscious travelers like us. It's called Magic Food Point, and it's your gateway to delicious and affordable Thai food without even leaving the airport. Think of it as the ultimate street food experience, but in an air-conditioned haven. You'll find a wide variety of local Thai dishes at prices that won't make your eyes water. From flavorful pad Thai and spicy curries to refreshing fruit shakes and steaming bowls of noodle soup, Magic Food Point has something to satisfy every craving. So skip the fancy airport restaurants and head straight to Magic Food Point. Trust me, your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Chapter 6. From Touchdown to Paradise. Your ultimate guide to transportation from Bangkok Airport. Alright guys, you've exchanged your money, grabbed a bite to eat, and now you're ready to embark on the final leg of your journey. Getting from Bangkok's Suvarnabhumi Airport to your final destination. Whether it's the bustling streets of Bangkok or the beautiful beaches of Pattaya. Let's break down the best, most convenient, and most affordable ways to get you there. First up, we've got ride-hailing apps, the kings of convenience in Southeast Asia. Grab is the undisputed champion in this region, but there's a new player in town, and its name is Bolt. Bolt is like the cool, slightly cheaper cousin of Grab. It works the same way. You download the app, enter your pickup and drop-off locations, and boom, you've got yourself a ride. Bolt is often significantly cheaper than Grab, especially during peak hours. However, because it's still relatively new in Thailand, you might experience slightly longer waiting times for a driver, especially if you're in a less central area. If you're heading to Pattaya, Bolt can be a fantastic option, often costing around $30 to $40, which is a steal compared to some other options. Plus, the ride takes about an hour and a half, depending on traffic. To catch your Bolt, head down to the public transportation area, usually on the ground floor or the same level as arrivals, and look out for your driver. Of course, Grab is still a reliable option. If you prefer to stick with the tried and true, head to Gate 4 on the first floor of the passenger terminal, which serves as the 24/7 pickup point for Grab. Now, if you're all about that speed and efficiency, taxis are the way to go. You'll find them lined up at the public transportation area. Just follow the signs after you've collected your bags and cleared customs. Just remember, always insist that the driver uses the meter or agree on a set price before you start moving to avoid any surprises or disagreements. And finally, for my budget-conscious travelers who want to save every penny for delicious street food and exciting adventures, we have the most affordable option, the shuttle bus. For a mere $3 to $5, you can get from Bangkok Airport to Pattaya without breaking the bank. So there you have it, guys. The best way to save time, money, and hassle when arriving at Bangkok Airport. From pristine cash and savvy exchange strategies to local SIM cards and the best transportation options, you're now armed with the knowledge to conquer your arrival like a seasoned traveler. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful in planning your trip to Thailand. I put a lot of heart and effort to help you guys navigate the land of smiles with ease and confidence. If you did find it helpful, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share with others that you know who's dreaming of a Thai adventure. Thanks again for watching, and remember, good shoes and a good visa can take you to amazing places and adventures. Until next video, take care and have a fantastic day.